Huge part of the Cavs' 2016 title, their run to 3 straight finals, but he wanted the chance to lead his own team to a championship. Now, both his former and current teams are on the verge of the NBA Finals, despite the fact that he's out with injury. Jalen, let's just get in the mind of Kyrie. How should he be feeling about this?
If somebody says Kyrie Irving wants the Boston Celtics to win the championship without them, they're flat out lying to you.
Whoa, here we go.
What?
Here we go.
You think that he wants to see the Boston Celtics win the East?
Yes.
And upset the Golden State Warriors?
Well, of course he wants to be a part of it, but he could look at this like, you know what, this could be a start of a dynasty.
No. Well, hit the brakes.
Because say the Boston Celtics do win it. Now they get better.
Hold on.
They get better with Kyrie.
Hit the brakes. You just got finished saying after next year they're going to have to make a decision who stays and who goes. This is a salary cap-driven sport. And if they win the championship without Kyrie Irving, he's going to be one of the first people that they got to consider trading in order to resign Rozier, Smart, Tatum, and Brown. That's just how the economics of the sport work.
I think Kyrie, it's got to be bittersweet right now, right? You're up against the Cavs. He would have hoped to be playing in this series and be the reason why they're up.
Correct.
And maybe beating the Cavs. That's why he made the move. But now he's not. I'm pretty sure he's still happy that they're up.
No question.
But a little bitter that he's not the reason why they're up.
You know that when you're the superstar and you start playing well without your superstar, it goes back to like during the season. Because remember when Washington started playing well without John Wall?
I'm glad you went there.
You know, it's just like you feel a certain type of way. It's just like you want to be there, you want to help, but if you see the success and you're not out there, you start feeling like maybe you're the problem. So, you know, he got mixed emotions, I think, but ultimately he wants them to win.
And we're all fans of Kyrie. We want to see him get healthy and want to see him do well. I know he's a terrific player. But here's one of the dynamics I'm going to point out. The most important thing that's going to happen to Kyrie Irving moving forward is the other 14 guys look at you different now. When you're the best player, it's one thing to let you cook, take up the usage, you know, be the leading scorer. But now when he comes back, shot attempts got to come down, points per game has to come down, usage has to come down. So that's going to be an adjustment he's going to have to make because he's coming back to a team now.
Yes, he is. And I think, you know, to go a little bit further with what you're saying and saying the same thing, and this is the one thing I've always said about Kai. Phenomenal talent, one of my favorite players to watch. But his next level is making the guys better around him, right? And not just being a guy that you say throw him the ball and he's gonna go get his buckets and make people look silly and have those sweet finishes around the basket, but making Jason Tatum better, making Jaylen Brown better. Gordon Hayward comes back, having that synergy with him. Al Horford, who is a dream to play with because he sets picks, he can roll, he can pop, he can make a secondary play. Playing with those guys and making them better as opposed to him just being just this guy out there.
But please believe it, they need Kyrie Irving.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it hasn't really shown a lot yet. It's going to show when it gets to like maybe a Game 7 or that close game down the stretch where you need that go-to guy, somebody you can put the ball in their hands and say, win us the game. Jaylen Brown and Tatum haven't developed into that yet. You know, Rozier has had his moments. Of course, Al Horford has had his moments. But we all know when it comes down to crunch time, you need a guy like Kyrie.
Oh, you want the ball in Kyrie's hands.
And that strength in numbers has actually been to the benefit of the Boston Celtics because if they have a game-winning possession right now, we don't know who's going to get the ball.
Exactly.
But when Kyrie Irving comes back,
we know
he's going to get the ball. So in the previous game, that's where they missed Kai. Yeah. And as the series continues to progress, if it does,
they've gotten by in the playoffs.
That's what they'll miss.
Horford has made some game-winning plays. So
back to